So this is PetTracks. This is my prototype for my app idea for my prototype project. To summarize, it is an app where pet owners can download and create an account and even separate profiles for their pets if they have multiple. Keeping track of certain like events or appointments they have, anything like scheduled, whether it be vets, play dates, stuff like that, grooming appointments, feeding times, medication times. There's also a journaling option, and much more that we'll go through as we go through the prototype. So this is the login screen. So you would either obviously log in or sign up through Google, Facebook, or just your email. Then, enter your password. To start off, this would be the one pet option, right? So we have Murphy here. And then if you wanted to add another pet, we would just click the plus sign. You would input all of this information into the corresponding text box, even upload a picture for the profile. Then you press done and you would get a new profile. So once you're done, you could always go back there, go to the change pet, and now you have two profiles. Let's go back to Murphy's profile since she's already an existing pet. This is what the home screen for a pet will look like. Has their name, the type of animal they are, the breed, their sex, and if they are fixed or not, their age, any medications they're on, any allergies they may have, and any recent journal entries you have made. If you want to make another journal entry, just click the little pencil icon at the bottom. You would select the date it's for, type the entry, and you would post it and it would reappear on the recent entries. And to continue, account settings, pretty obvious. I didn't really do anything to once I clicked that, because it would just be the obvious things like birthdays, emails, password. Same thing with security and language. We can click calendar as that is one of the features. So it brings you to a calendar, and so when this was made, it was April 8th. So April 8th, I just put in some examples. So Murphy on April 8th would have a vet appointment scheduled at 2:15, just her annual checkup. And after, at 3:30, she would have a play date with Lulu, which is an imaginary dog I made up. You could also make another journal entry through here if you wanted to. If you want to add an event, all you have to do is click the plus sign. You would enter the name, any notes you have for the event, when the event is, when it starts, when it would end, if you would want a reminder, and what category it would go under. And then you would create the event, and it brings you back to the calendar. It would put the event on the day that you chose it for. And one of the interesting features about my app is that I have a AI assistant feature. So this button here, just click it, and similar to like Siri, you could just ask it something and it will do it for you. And here are some examples. So it could add a note for you, just to remind you to say something during a vet appointment, or it takes information based off of like past activity on the app and recommends you like further like future activity. So for example, these are some examples you could try asking. So that is the example I used. So this is when the person would be talking. So I would ask, based on past appointments, when would be the best time to book a grooming appointment? And then the AI assistant would reply, based on past appointments, the best time to book a grooming appointment would be April 25th, making that around every 3 weeks. And then you would just click off and then schedule whenever you need to schedule with the grooming place. And then you could even add it to your calendar to keep track of your schedule. back to this menu, there is a media section where you can upload pictures or videos of your pet to keep for safekeeping. Just like a cloud to keep it on, so that if you do, like, let's say get a new phone or something, you don't have to technically transfer everything from one, like any pictures of your dog or whatever pet you have, at least transfer it from one phone to the other. You could put it all on here and it will be accessible on any device that you have this app downloaded and signed in on. And then go back home, and that's basically my prototype. And just to end things off, I did also want to give this option. Let's say you do want to sign out of the app, you would just go to the change pet, and there is a sign out button here, and it'll bring you back to the login page. And that is my visual for my prototype PetTracks. Thank you.